I have always known from the beginning that I could only invest a certain amount of money into my youth lesson program. And I did. I invested what I needed to invest in order to maintain and sustain my youth academy. And it's been great. I have consistent students for my youth academy. They've been coming week after week, year after year. And I have no intentions of getting more horses or growing that part of my business beyond what myself can handle as the owner and as the only instructor here on my property giving lessons. And that is okay. And I want to offer that as encouragement for anyone who is wanting to start their own program and with their own horses on their own property, or maybe you're boarding and have a few horses that you can use for a lesson program. And I know success is subjective, and some people do have big goals, big dreams, want to invest, want to expand, want to have a full barn of lesson horses, 6+, probably more like 10+ lesson horses, whatever that looks like, that is fine. Or you want to be onboarded onto a program as an instructor doing that. Nothing wrong with that. And in fact, there are so many benefits to that and success in that realm. But if you're like me and you're just wanting to start a small program with the few horses that you have, and maybe you're doing it on the side on top of your full-time job, maybe you're just doing it part-time. Maybe you're just wanting to pour your education into the youth and your wisdom into the next generation of learning about horses ethically. There's so much value to that, and it is okay. And you have permission to do that. So yeah, one of the reasons that I know that I did not want to expand my personal youth lesson program and get more horses and, adapt and invest into my amenities, my barn amenities and fencing to accommodate more horses for more lesson students is because I knew that I wanted to pour into educators, instructors, youth program directors, any sort of program that's serving youth and horses. I knew that what I was pouring into my continuing education as an equestrian instructor myself was someday going to pour into those programs and instructors who want more welfare-centered practices, want safer lessons, want horses that are less burnt out, more engaged, having more fun-centered lessons, and adapting some positive reinforcement into their curriculums. And so that is a big reason I haven't. So I hope that's encouraging for you. I know that there are so many others that are out there that are like me who just dream of having their own youth lesson program and wanting to pour into the next generation of horse owners and horse caretakers. And I just want to offer that as your Monday encouragement. You can do it on whatever scale that you're wanting to, but do not undermine or undervalue what small business and what a small program can do, and the big impact and difference that it makes for those kids in your program. And don't undervalue that dream, and don't overwhelm yourself with all these huge investments that you feel like you have to make if you're wanting to especially run your own program and start from ground zero. You can do it strategically, and with some coaching help and some education and mentorship, we can really get you started on the right foot and accomplishing all of that, honestly. So